Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get better at Dead by Daylight. This is going to be a few tips, so stay tuned. But before we get into that, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Let's get straight into it. For the first tip I have to give you is looping the killer. If you're, let's just say, imagine this. You're going straight, but a killer's chasing after you. You're not gonna wanna take a left and not do anything. You're gonna wanna go into a room, circle an object, and make sure you stay tight next to it. If I'm not explaining myself as good, sets of YouTube videos, I may make a video on it. I'm not promising that, but I may make a video on it. But there's plenty of videos on how to loop. For my second tip is, if you're being chased by the killer, you need to look behind you, because what the killer could do is you could be going, let's go into a pallet, but he would be going around the pallet, but you wouldn't see that. And you gotta know when the exact time is to knock down the pallet on the killer. Tip 3, do not sit around when somebody is being hung up or any of that, even if they are hung, because you do not want to be sitting around doing nothing. At least you'd be trying to do a generator or trying to save that person. Because I mean, what kind of use does that have when you're not pretty much doing anything? Next tip I have for you is, do not do generators with 2 people. There's more people who explains this, but pretty much is, I'm not sure how it works, but it kind of slows stuff down. But there is sometimes certain incidents that you may need to do it with 2 people. It doesn't really matter, but I've heard so many people say this, do not do that. I've had experience where it goes faster, and then when somebody comes and helps me with it, it could just kind of go slower a little bit. Next tip I have for you is, buy the lower tier stuff in your blood web, is because if you buy the expensive stuff, you're not gonna level up as fast. Plus, that stuff will end up coming, I don't know when, but it will come. Even if you, if you want to buy it, then buy it, but, you want to save it and level up your character so you can proceed it, so you can use it on somebody else. Next tip I have for you, this is not really a tip, it's just kind of a recommendation if you want it, is learn to 360. I have my sensitivity all the way up. I'm a controller player. I'm not a keyboard player or any of that. I am a controller player. I turn my sensitivity all the way up for killers and survivors, so I could 360 and juke the killer. Pretty much is, you need to go to settings, and you should go to your controls and turn it all the way up. Next tip I have for you is, block the killer from hanging the player. When you block the killer from hanging the player, it makes them so hard to get through a door or any of that. Which also, basically, if you also have a toolbox, unhook that thing, okay? Break it. Because if you don't unbreak it, then they're gonna easily be hooked. And if you know that they're going straight to that hook, you're gonna just want to unbreak it. Break it. Next tip I have for you is, be unpredictable. If you, because most killers are more advanced now because of how old the game is. I think it came out 2017 maybe, I don't really know. But more players are gonna be more advanced, so be unique with your movements. Don't be going in a straight line, make a left, that's not gonna juke anybody. You wanna do jukes, kinda basically do whatever you want, do your own path. I do some random paths all the time, and the killer never knows. I've had this guy who I would literally juke him for ever, 30 minutes, and he wouldn't follow me, even catch up at all. Next tip I do have for you is, play the killers. You do not need to have all the killers, but if you're a survival main, or a killer main, it doesn't really matter, but this is mainly pointing to survivors, is when you are a killer, you get to kind of learn what they are doing, or if you're a survivor, then you know what to do. So play as a killer, and you will learn how and what kind of movements they're gonna do. Next tip I have for you is be nice if you are talking to your teammates. You may have some kind of like maybe a kid playing, having fun maybe, or any of that. Or you may have a new player on your team. Don't be toxic to them. Don't be toxic. Be nice and have fun. Okay, so for the last tip I have for you guys is practice, practice, practice. If you guys do not practice, then how are you gonna get better? And also, play characters that you wanna play. You don't have to copy somebody. Let's say some random person called, let's say, Webby. Webby's playing Meg Thomas. And you want to go play her, but you're not doing good. If you're not doing good as your character, switch your character. Give it like 2 days, and you will succeed. If you guys did like the tips I did give out, please consider liking and subscribing, and also turn on post notifications to help me go in the algorithm. Everybody have a great day. Bye bye.